So, Taryn, that's really interesting. Can you tell me a little bit about Kate Spade's current supply chain and how you kind of to normally make your purchases?
Kate Spade actually builds the facilities, right? So our first location is in a community called Massaro. It's about 35 miles outside of the capital city of Kigali, Rwanda. And we have built a for-profit social enterprise, Rwandan-owned supplier. So Kate Spade actually doesn't own the facility, but we built it. So we built the buildings, we put the machines in, we've done all of the capacity development, and now this supplier, there's 173 women that work there full time, supply us with handbags, and we manufacture a collection of products there. So how that kind of looks when you're looking at the logistics of moving the raw material is Kate Spade actually pre-purchases the raw materials in Asia. We consolidate them at our Hong Kong warehouse. We ship them to Rwanda, which come in duty-free because the supplier, ADC is the name of the supplier, they sit in the export processing zone, which means that all raw materials that are coming into the country are duty-free. And they manufacture the product, so they make our handbags. And then when that product actually leaves the facility, Kate Spade then owns those finished goods. It's what's called X Factory, and it's pretty common actually. A lot of brands like us will do an X Factory type of relationship with their supplying partners, but that essentially just means that we own that product from the moment that it leaves the supplier, and we then import it into the United States, we import it into the UK, and we import it into Hong Kong. Right now we're selling in about 9 markets, the On Purpose collection, and looking to expand in the near future.
And how does the way that you source your supplies from Rwanda differ from what you might normally do with your other lines?
So one of the aspects that was really, really important to us when we were thinking about On Purpose was that it had to be, we're a commercial division with a social mission. So when you go into our store and you look at the handbags that we're offering that are coming out of Rwanda, they actually look and feel like everything else that's in our store. So our actually goal is that our customer doesn't know the difference when she picks up the handbag, right? She's picking up the handbag because it's a beautifully made product. It looks and feels like something she's expecting from us as Kate Spade. And the social story behind it, we do have a little hang tag that goes on to every single On Purpose product. And it's a great way for our muses, which are our store associates, to really connect in a meaningful way with the customers in ways that other products don't allow them to do that, right? It's a really it's a great story, and it's a really empowering story that I think a growing consumer base is really starting to demand from brands like us, right? The whatever you want to call it, ethical sourcing, empowering sourcing. There's lots of different words that are out there. But it's truly about empowering the women that are making this product and then being able to share that with our customers so that she knows that this is also something that's really important to us as a brand that she continues to come for inspiration.
And is it harder for you to produce it this way than you would elsewhere? It sounds complicated to make things in Asia and ship them to Rwanda and then ship them to the US. Does it always work like that?
Well, we don't make anything in Asia, so we just purchase raw materials, right? So we purchase trims, we purchase fabrics, we purchase linings, we purchase zipper tape. It's things like that. We actually attempted to purchase all of our raw materials in Africa. It took us about a year. We went to 4 different locations on the continent and couldn't find raw material suppliers that can meet our quality or the quantity that we needed in order to manufacture this line in Rwanda. So the option of actually purchasing those raw materials in Asia was our second option. That wasn't plan A, that was plan B. So in terms of it being more difficult, absolutely. It's not particularly, I would say it wasn't something that we had a roadmap for. We had to learn by doing, and it was a learning process. We're 4.5 years old. We'll actually be 5 years old in May, which we'll be 4 years old in May because we'll be 4 years old in May.
The On Purpose line.
Yeah, the On Purpose line will be 4 years old. It debuted with the customer, but we actually were in Rwanda 5 years ago, but it debuted with a customer 4 years ago. So it is more difficult. We have a 4-person team that works full-time on Purpose, but because we're a fully integrated collection, which means that The buyers who are buying our mainline product are also buying on purpose. The designers who are designing our handbags for mainline are also designing on purpose. The logistics experts that are moving our product out of Asia are also moving our product out of Rwanda. So there's lots of different folks that actually touch and feel this product along the product development cycle, which is really, really important, I think, for initiatives like ours, because what I think you'll find in corporate America is a lot of times there's really siloed corporate social responsibility initiatives that aren't fully baked into the business operations. And what that inhibits a lot of the employee base from actually being able to contribute in a really meaningful way. And so with On Purpose, because we're a fully integrated collection, it touches so many different folks inside of our company and really makes them part of something bigger than themselves.